Okay, so now I start recording. So Zizing already shared a slide here, so maybe we can type our name, the location first. Just type UTM. Today is 24.
24. What time?
Now actually already 2 o'clock and 24, but just write 25 I think.
2:25
AM.
a.m.
So maybe we can start doing our exercise 5. So maybe
you can read the questions first.
okay. So from the question given, actually this program we will do some manipulations on two types of the shape, which is the circles and the rectangle. We need to resizing and moving the shape, and also need to show a list of shape on the screen, which is randomly show one. It's not fixed the shape one. And the user can only manipulate one shape at a time. In this case, you need to choose a shape from the list using the mouse click. So in here, the user interaction got mouse click first. The mouse click is to choose the shape that the user will be manipulating on working on. Like we click on the circle, then the circle can moving, can resizing, something like that. And we can press the plus symbol and the minus symbol on the keyboard to resizing the shape, and also the arrows, the arrow key, which is to move the object, like we need to moving to the left, the right, up or down also lah. And for this exercise, actually we need to using the concept of polymorphism, and the template is already polymorphism. And for this template actually is already given a .cpp and .hpp file there. So I think the shape.hpp and shape.cpp actually is the parent class, so maybe you can start from there.
Okay. So first we write the functions that might use in this program first. So
Since it's a parent class, right? So maybe we can write some function that both the child class, which is the circles and the rectangle, might use. And the concept of polymorphism is that both that got the same behavior, but the data is different. Like we got a function named move, but the data inside the
move.
move for circle and for the rectangle is different one. So I think we can just type what we learned from the class, just the virtual in front of the function name. So maybe we
use the draw functions.
yeah, we need to draw the shape first, and we also need to undraw the shape. Yeah,
And
we just
move
move also need,
resize
also need,
and the mouse click.
okay, mouse click. Okay, so maybe we just type this 5 function first.
So first is
Void
draw.
the
Then the
constant
constants
go to
and
0.
also equals to 0. And then it is undraw.
Yeah, constant go to 0.
That is
Void.
move right.
Yeah.
Void. Move. Yeah. Cos equals to 0. And then is resize. Void. Resize.
I think the move and the resize doesn't need the constant, as we need to change the variable there.
Is it for move need the parameters?
Yeah, need to pass a parameter.
So we just simply put dx dy. Is it okay?
Okay.
No problem. Right. And then for resource, it should have
Can we just pass a parameter like skill, something like that? We can using double instead of using integer.
Our skills equals 0. And then next is mouse click, right?
Yeah.
So virtual, virtual. I think we need to use.
Wait on.
Okay, show the questions again.
Actually, got given a formula. For those formula, we can determine whether the mouse click is inside the shape or not. So, like for me lah, if the mouse click is click on the circles or click on the rectangle, then we can using this formula to check whether it is click on those shape or not. So maybe you can using
Both.
yeah, just pass true or false, something like that. They also got a selector there, so I think it's
Okay. Mouse click. And then
I think you need to
any
pass a
parameters?
parameter. I got saw the question where it say assuming a mouse click at the location mx and my ma. So and the for the formula given, we need to using the mouse click location to carrying out the formula. So we need to pass the parameter mx and my lah to show the mouse location.
Yep. Okay. So we simply put mx and my.
Yeah.
my's and then constants
Yeah, need a constant.
equals to 0.
Yeah. Since actually what we add on is only the virtual one, so maybe see the shape.cpp a bit.
Shape the CPP.
Yeah, we see a bit. The template already given right.
Yeah.
Instant what we type. So maybe this one put it later lah, cause virtual not need to type inside the parent class one.
Yeah.
So maybe go to the circle.hpp first, I think.
I think we need to copy all the functions first. Copy. And then paste.
Just delete the virtual.
Delete the virtual.
I think we also need to include the shape.hpp in front.
Oh,
in the header.
at the top.
Yeah.
So simply put here. Include shape dot hpp. Like that, right?
So yeah, for this one actually for the rectangle.hpp, I think is almost the same lah, cause both of them got the very similar
So
behavior one.
So I just simply copy.
Just paste on.
Paste. Then
Also need to include, yeah.
Okay, so and include shape hpp.
Then maybe we can go to the circle.cpp first. We type the data inside. I think you also need to already copy the right copy already copy.
Yeah.
Not this one. I think it's circle one. Just copy to the CPP first, then just add on the circle one. Space. No need space bar, I think.
Like that.
Yeah, for rectangle usually is same also. I think you can use this one. You use this. No, this one. This one, yeah. You press and then you press one for rectangle and one for circles. This one is shadows. Okay. This one is HPP. I think you can just copy this one and then just delete the circle, make it become rectangle.
Where's my rectangle?
You know, go out. So we can see they got some same data or not. Rectangle. But for the circle and the rectangle need to put the header also, the include shape.hpp. So we can type the data inside first. So for the
drawing,
I would think we just make the rectangle.cpp first.
okay.
So for drawing, I think we just set the color. We need to set the color or not?
Yes.
Maybe we set white color first.
Okay,
so you press just type set color, then bracket white color first.
set color,
White color, semicolon, then just rectangle, xy,
x, y,
x but plus the width and y plus the height.
x, y, and then y plus height.
When I check a bit for this one. Oh, I think inside the constructor it doesn't got the shape right.
Which one?
For this one.
With both also
We need to add on the shape, like we create a object there, then it can pass back the x and y to the shape directly. Maybe you can
just write shape.
we can check a bit the constructor inside the shape. What is writing? Is only xy, right? Yeah, this one. Is only x. Okay, so pass the xy.
Underscore x.
And underscore y.
Yeah, underscore y.
Just same as the rectangle one.
Just go here. Okay.
Okay. So continue.
So the draw is okay, right?
Yeah, and the undraw actually is just turn the set color to black. Okay.
Black.
And then for the moving, I think the moving is just using the undraw first. We undraw in the original position, then it move to another place. So
draw.
we just undraw, and I remember that inside the shape we got one is function is called set. Something like set location or set position, I don't remember.
Let me check. For the shape, right?
Yeah.
For the shape. Yes,
Set location, right? So we can back to the rectangle first. You got parameter dx and dy, right? So we can set the location.
So first we
Undraw first.
Undraw.
And then we set the location.
Set. Okay.
Pass back the new location.
Wait a And then pass wait a let me check. Set location and teacher graphics.
Oh, I think is that inside the rec.hpp you doesn't put the public. You press the hpp first. Rectangle.hpp. You doesn't put the public there. No, not this way. It's the rectangle there.
Oh, sorry. So it's
Just public shape.
we
just public and the shape.
shape.
Yeah. Then I think now you already can using the
That is
set location. Can use, right?
Yeah.
For the set location, the dx dy maybe you just plus the original x and y. So x plus dx and y plus dy and make it become the new position.
Locations.
Dy. Bracket.
B.
Why you type outside the bracket?
Mistake. Okay.
Semicolon, then draw
And
again.
then draw again.
So for the resize one, I think we just need to, for the resize actually it's only, we need to resize the bridge and the height, so it will become more bigger and more smaller. So for the scale, maybe we just type using multiple, right? So maybe we can
undraw first, right?
Yeah,
To resize.
draw first, then we reset the height and the width. Okay, yeah.
Undraw. And then is one name.
Resize. Where you see this one?
Okay.
Rectangle.
Too many. Choto.
This way.
Okay. Then we E
WIDTH. Time.
times.
Equal to scale. Height also same. Just change the word. And then draw again the rectangle. And then for the mouse click, it just same as the formula given. When I check a bit the formula first. For the rectangle, is this one right? If the x1 is smaller than the mx smaller than x2, I think this one is a condition. I'll just use okay, so maybe we from the x2 check a bit the formula. It say that x1 and y1 are the top left, x2 and y2 are the bottom right corner of the rectangle, and it will return true just only when the x1 is smaller or equal to mx. No, it's larger or equal to mx and smaller and equal to x squared. x2 and y1 is smaller than, then we can think maybe you just type just same as the formula one. The x2 usually is x2 is equal to the x plus which, and x1 actually is just the x, y1 is just the y, right? So maybe we can, like this one is the x and the x is the x1, then it will go to the x2, so maybe x2 is just x plus the which, and the y2 is just y plus the height.
Okay.
Then
And then what we need to return?
Return? Just return true or return false, right?
Yeah. Which one is true? Can you see the formula?
Or you want to use the inline style, right? Just same.
Or reuse?
What also
Or
can.
you want to use if else if?
What also can. Think maybe we make it more simple, just return. No. Okay, this one is a question. The x1 is larger or equal to mx, or smaller or equal to x2, and the y1 is larger or equal to my, smaller or equal to the y2. So I think you just make it x is smaller or equal to mx, and mx is smaller or equal to x2, and y is smaller or equal to my, and my is smaller or equal to y2. Just like this.
Like that, right?
Yeah.
X smaller than mx, mx smaller equals to x2, and y smaller than my, and y smaller equal to okay.
Make a circle first. The circle actually is very similar one, you just a bit difference inside. Like the draw is only change a bit for the formula.
So also set color right first.
Yeah, set color become white first, then use the function circle. Pass the x, y, and the radius. X, y, and radius.
X, Y,
Radius.
first.
Just copy and make the set color become black inside the undraw function.
And then let's move. Is it the no functions for circle is same as a rectangle?
Set undraw set location and I think it's same one.
Same, right?
So maybe you can change a bit inside the shape one. This one can just delete, I think. Just make it inside the shape. All of the function can delete one.
Okay. So
You just copy this one, copy this one inside the,
and then delete, right?
yeah, delete. Make it inside the shape. Shape.hpp.
Where's my shape?
VOID.
Y, shape,
Move.
in
dx dy.
dx in dy. Okay.
Then you need to change the HPP,
Virtual.
delete the virtual.
Yeah.
Turn back to the rectangle. Oh no, you just circle also can.
Wait, circle.
Circle already here, so maybe that one you open the rectangle.
Rectangle.
Okay, so for the resize, I think, okay, for the resize a bit difference for the data. It just become the radius. Radius time with the scale become the new radius.
Oh, only the radius.
Yeah.
So
It's
first,
same undraw.
so first undraw first. And then radius
Time equal.
times equals to
Scale.
scale.
Then draw again. For the mouse click, also got formula there. Whoa, this one is very long one. Assuming a mouse click at location mx, my, the mouse is considered inside a circle which is distant from the circle center. The circle central position is cx and cy. D is smaller than or equal to the circle radius. D. The distance can be determined by the Pythagoras theorem. This one. Can see the formula, right?
Yes.
So we just stop a bit. I think maybe we make it another video here lah, cause my computer got battery problem now.
No, your battery is running out, right?
Yeah, so we make it inside another video first.
Can.
Let's stop recording here. You can make the time first. 2:50. Just
50.
2:50.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so now I start recording. For this video, we'll continue to calculate the R1 and so type the that first. Just send one. And now it's already 2:55 a.m.
55, right?
Yes, a.m.
And then, okay.
Just go back to the radius there. Where we stop first.
Circle the hash repeat.
I think we just stop at the is mouse click, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we just got that.
No, I'm open the rectangle
Oh.
of CPP.
Can. From the question, this one is a formula given. There's a Pythagorean theorem, and we need to calculate the d first. And if the d is smaller than or equal, assuming a mouse acceleration, if its distance from the circle center is smaller than or equal to the circle radius, d is smaller or equal. Okay, so maybe we just calculate, we make a variable is called d is the distant one, and we use this formula. So if d is smaller or equal to the radius, then it will return true. Understand?
Yeah.
So maybe you can just follow the question and type the formula first. Double D, I think. D.
I use double D.
Yeah, double D. Double D.
Double D.
Double D.
Equals to
Square root.
square
Square root need to power mx minus, and you can just see the formula here.
power. So we are using the mx minus x and then
2.
2
Then plus
plus
power again.
power again.
My minus y.
Y minus y.
My minus y.
My minus y.
Then 2 again.
And then 2.
Then semicolon.
Semicolon.
Yeah. Okay. Then now you can just return d smaller or equal to the radius.
D is smaller equals to radius.
And then I check a bit. Okay. So it doesn't got the data is same, right?
Yeah. Wait, let me check. Yes, no.
Then maybe we can go to the main now. I check a bit the question first. The class chef, we need to class declaration, class implementation. Inside the main function, we need to show a list of chefs randomly. We need to select a chef with a mouse click, and we also need to resize. So resize, I think is already given, right? The template.
Yeah.
Oh,
here.
no complete. Okay. Then that got 3 tasks we need to make inside the main function. Show a list, select a chef, and resize. So maybe you can, that got include or not the file, or already
Yes.
got, right? So no need. And then I think maybe what is what is the template given now a bit? Oh, just like that. Okay. So maybe first we can show the list of the chef. Okay. That got out already given define, right? Define count.
Yeah, define count.
5 to 5. So maybe we can just print the 5 chef randomly there. And then since this one is a polymorphism, so we can include the pointer. We're using the pointer there.
So, okay. The shapes.
Yeah.
And then we use
Pointer.
Shapes.
Shapes.
and then the count.
Mm,
Use array.
yeah, dùng. I think maybe inside the main function we cannot direct to use the shape. So do you got some idea how to start the function?
How about we create one function outside the main
The
function?
general function.
Yeah.
So we create a general function to print the random shape of the circles and rectangle, right? Can. So maybe we can make one general function first.
So it's void.
If you not need to return inside the main, then I think we just simply put it void first. If we need to return, then we change the data type later.
Okay.
So make a function name for this function. So maybe
generate
generate, but it got 5, so maybe generate list of shapes. List of shape. Is that too long or it's okay? Or
It's okay.
okay. Generate list of shape.
Shapes. And then
The no idea first, so leave it empty first inside the bracket here. I think count got 5, right? So maybe we're using looping. Using looping to draw the circle first. So int
means
equal to 0.
And then
Smaller count and update it.
Update plus.
Then let me collect the idea first. So maybe it need to using random show randomly. So maybe you can using the function rand random. No, that the random. So I think for the circle and for the rectangle actually is different one. Like if we need to draw the circle with using the radius, if we draw the rectangle, then we need to using the width and the height, right? So both of them actually is different one. So maybe we can make one sentence to like I got one variables is x, and if my x is 1, then I will draw the circle. If my x is 2, then I will draw the rectangle. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're just using the random and make the variable become 1 or 2.
Okay.
So we can use, I think maybe we can using random bracket and then modulus 2. You know what I mean? Because we're using modulus 2, then it will only gain two type of the two type of the integer, which is 0 and 1, right? So maybe if 0, then we will draw the circle. If it is 1, then we will draw the rectangle. Is that possible? Maybe we try first lah.
Yes.
Since it is 0 and 1, so integer. Make it become
integer
1 need side, or also can
integer size
value. Or you got another more beautiful name.
Value.
So also can
Equals to use the functions
random bracket modulus 2.
Modulus 2.
Maybe you can make one comment there, like you type that the output will become 1 and 0. Or you need output and dotted.
Okay.
Then 0 or 1. 0 or 1.
0 or
1. Okay, so maybe we make the if else if first. So like if side is equal to 0, then our shape the array I will become new circle, something like that.
If the value is equal to 0.
Equal to 0, right? Yeah.
And
then the shape we make it inside the what is called the global variable shape. The shape I will equal to the new circle because it is pointer, we cannot just direct use it.
Shapes I
Equal to the new circle.
new circle.
No, the class 1. The C is the capital.
Oh.
Circle. Then we need to pass, right? The circle, the constructor, it need what? X, Y, and radius. So if it's random, I think for random, it also include the radius is random, right? The radius also need to print some circle is big, some circle is small, is not all is same size, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we also can make the radius become the random and also xy, because the position, if all the positions same, then it will just print at one location only. So xy also need to become the random values, and the radius also need to become the random values. So inside here, just simply put the R first, because you type R there.
Teacher R. Use the random functions, right?
Yeah, random function, but you can just fix something like if we put it is like if you're using something like the random modular something, actually we'll also get the radius is 0, 1. If the radius is 0, actually we cannot see where is the circle is. So maybe in front of the radius we can make it plus something, some values inside. Like we plus 10 also can, 50 also can. Just something so it will not become
0.
Yeah, it will not become we cannot see one. So now you can modular some values that more bigger lah, the values maybe.
You just put 200 less.
200 also. Yeah, can.
Yeah.
Then the x, y we also need to set. I think maybe outside the if else if lah, cause for the rectangle is also need x and y. So int x. For x and y x and y actually is a location, right? It's based on the what our window size is. So actually, if I'm not mistaken, actually it already set the get max height and get max width, right? Got right? So maybe we can just pass as a parameter to this function, and then we can using the width and height to make the random number. So it will not out of the range.
Can. So we need to pass it as
INTW and INT
parameter.
hash, yeah.
Width and height.
And then x now will become random bracket modulus width.
Okay.
Semicolon. Y is also same like this.
We need to like here we add another 50 so that you can see it. If not, it will stick on here.
Just based on you, but it's okay actually for it stack on here also can one, cause maybe just +1, so it will not become being cut.
Can
ugly. Maybe +1 put in front the random. Yeah, the y also need to type there. Just the width change to the height. But I can check a bit the recording. Okay, it's no problem, I think. So now for the if, we continue the if else if. The else if like the values is equal to 1, then now we will create one is new rectangle one.
else
Shape of the
Exercise was just right the shape equals to new
rect. I think it's just rect.
right. What is parameter already?
X, Y, width, and height, I think.
Just right. Next.
The width and height actually, W and the H is also random one, so same like the circle part lah. We just create one. W and the H.
Yeah.
For W,
I just copy and paste.
yeah, I think it's just almost the same lah. W and H.
Okay.
Okay, so when I check a bit void generate this shape. So if the values is the random, it will become 0 or 1. If it becomes 0, then it will turn to the new circle one. X, Y, R, the X already given, Y already given, R is already set. And for the rectangle, if the value is equal to 1, I think nothing else lah. I think we just can put the function inside the main, then we check a bit it can run or not. To show a list of shape, I think this one already initial the randomly, so maybe we can type below it, generate the list of shape, and then pass the width and height as the parameter. These two. Semicolon. Then if we just generate the list of shape, actually we just make it got circles and rectangle inside the array, but we need to draw it out so we can see it, right? So maybe we using a looping again, then draw the shape.
Draw the shapes.
The looping. Just send INTI COUNT I plus plus. Just the shape I, then the arrows, this symbol, the arrow. We're using the this pointer. Those one, you know. Just a minus and a greater than. Yeah. Draw. Already got. Then I think you can try to run that will got random shape or not. But I'm not sure cause below that got some. It's okay? It's okay to run, I think.
Let me try. Wait. Wow. Amazing. Wait, first, okay, typo. And then next. What is this?
No, you just delete the equal to 0. Where you delete? Why you delete that one? Where that? No, you just equal to 0, delete the equal to 0.
Oh. So same as that. Oh, I see. Oh, dude. To feel.
No, you just belong. You got one bracket doesn't put the fin.
Below. What? So mxx square plus
Power mx minus x.
without let me see.
I see again the formula first. You check a bit.
Square root power ms minus x 2 plus power my minus y.
I think it's because this one. Yeah, wait now.
I think you put it here.
I think it's here. Try again. Power mx minus s and 2 power my minus. I think it's this one. Can?
Okay.
For random, right?
Mm.
Run another, see it is random or not. You need to stop first. Wait, I'll write this one. Share again. Cause just now you doesn't close and then you just stop first.
Wait
Technical problem.
You
not stop this one, you stop this one. You continue to stop sharing your slide. This one.
random.
Okay. Close the window. No, this one ah. Not this one. You no type the stop there.
Wait. Confuse me lah, this one. Yeah. Okay.
So maybe we can continue first.
You see whether I can see my screen or not first.
Can.
Okay.
Not type again the stop button ah.
Very confused me Okay.
So inside the main and already complete to show the list of the shape. So maybe now we can doing the mouse click one. Mouse click one. So for the mouse click, how? What about your idea? Got idea one?
Can I see the questions?
This one. Show a shape with a mouse click. The selected shape will turn highlight. For example, draw the outline with yellow color. Clicking on the selected shape will turn it back to unselected. Just if with our mouse click is click on the shape, click on one shape, it will make the white color become yellow color first. If we click one time, then it will turn back to the white color. Just the selected shape will become the yellow color. Just can
imagine.
Can imagine now?
Can.
Okay. So I no need to explain more. So maybe I think we also can make a general function, same as the general list of shape. We just make it become void.
Void.
Mouse click or something. Process mouse click.
Process
Mouse click. Just leave empty the parameter. So, we just imagine first. We got one function. It's called mouse click, right? It will return true and false, right? So if our mouse click the position, we make it mx and my. Mouse click mx and my. Then if the mouse click I think it got, for the graphic, it got another function is mouse click, right?
Mouse click.
Is mouse click there.
Oh, yeah.
And get mouse click, something like that. So maybe we can make a variable first lah for the mouse location, like int, mx, and my first. Can. So actually, it just using if else if something if the function is mouse click. Is mouse click. Is mouse click. Is mouse click. Is mouse click, then the WM bracket
M
got a button underscore L button click. Button down.
Okay.
Select this one first, then inside that we can get mouse click, so we can capture the mouse location for mx and my. Get mouse click got one function inside the graphic
To capture, right?
Yeah, to capture the mouse location.
To capture mouse location. So is get
Same là WM now bottom down.
Button down.
And pass the mx and my.
Yeah.
Not the dot. So now maybe we need to test the locations all over the shape, and we need to find which shape the mouse click is on the shape. Which shape is on. So we got 5 shape, right? So we need to test one by one for, is that this one got mouse click, is that this one got something like that. So maybe we also can use looping inside the if test the locations all over the shape.
So we to test the
location
all
over the shape.
All over
The shape.
the shapes.
You can just using looping first.
For
int just same. Then I check a bit. So for each shape, like now we check on the shape 0, array 0, the first shape. So maybe we can make it if the we got what function now? Let me think. We need to make it turn yellow. So we need to pass it back inside the class, and to make the set color become yellow, right? Maybe think a bit on. Maybe if it is a shape, so I think maybe we can create another variables, like the name is selector shape. Make like shape is only the shape show, right? And the variable selector shape is mean that those shape is being selected by the mouse click. So maybe inside the global one, we also can make one object for the shape, which is shape selected shape, something like that. And it doesn't need to being array lah, cause only one will be selected, right?
Yeah.
So we just shape also the pointer selector shape and make it become the no pointer first.
No
Pointer.
Right through. Like that.
Yeah, semicolon first. And then if we select a shape, then now the pointer is point to something, so it will not be, the pointer is not 0, right? So we can make inside the for loop, we can make if selected shape. That means it doesn't know pointer already.
You select the shape.
Then we need to make it become yellow color, right? So maybe we need some function to turn the set color become yellow there. So maybe we can go back to the shape first, because both of the rectangle and circle actually both also need to turn it become yellow color. So maybe inside the parent class we can create some function that will cause the color to be yellow color. Like let me think a bit. If we need to make it whether let me like we need to undraw first, then selector is equal select. I got so inside the shape dot cpp, it got the constructor of the shape is mean the selector now is false, right? Inside the constructor. Can you show? CPP. They got show the selector is false, right? So maybe you can create a function. We undraw the shape first, then make the selector now become true one. Then wait it become so like we already got the shape that we already got the circles and rectangle is white color one. If we click on it, it will become yellow color. So it means that we need to undraw it first, then make the color turn to the yellow, right? So we need to undraw and draw again, right? So we got the selector, we got the variable selector there. So maybe if the selector is false, now we toggle it become true. So it already the video got say the meeting will end in 5 minutes. So I explain bit first lah. So maybe like we undraw first, then we toggle the selector, now it become true, right? And we draw again. So if we draw again, then maybe inside the draw function we can add on some specific condition there. Like if the selector is true, then the color will become yellow. If the selector is false, then it just remain as a white color. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe we change a bit this one lah. So inside the shape, we need make one function first. Maybe we can make the name as the you need to type inside the HPP first. I think it doesn't need to using virtual because I think its data is just the same lah. Void toggle. I think just need toggle the selector. Toggle selected.
Any parameters needed?
I think.
Or just leave it first.
Just leave it first lah, cause this one is HPP. Right. Later we can change it if we need it. So inside the CPP for the toggle selector, we need to just what I said, we need to undraw it first and make the selector now become select first. No, make the selector from false to the true. Undraw and make the selector already is false, so equal to, I think you just this one selected. Then draw again. So
Right,
now, yeah, we need to modify inside the circles and the rectangle. I think maybe you press on the circle first, then circle inside the circle maybe we the set color got set color white, right? Maybe we make selected, you know that the technique for not using the else if else is just the one line one. Like we using the question mark and dot dot.
What operation? Start with T1, right?
Start with T1.
The name.
What do you mean?
Wait, let me see.
Because this meeting will end in 5 minutes. So
how about
go rush.
we end
Here first. Okay. So now the time is
3:31.
So I end here first for our meeting.
So now we will continue our discussions, and now we will write the date first.
Now is 4:26.
6. Okay, from the last discussions we have discussed about the selected shapes will turns the color to yellow when the mouse is clicked on it. So at here we are going to use the ternary operator.
Yeah.
So here
Make if the selector is true.
It's true.
Make the question mark.
Wait. And then it becomes the yellow, right?
Yeah.
Yellow.
If not, then it will just remain as
If
white
not-
color. Same as the rectangle.
So here, right?
Yeah, the set color part.
Copy, and then copy to the rectangle course.
Can go back to main first.
There we go.
Where we the
Here.
if something, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we can just put, we got one shape is in the global, right? Selector shape.
Yeah.
So maybe at the global we got set the select shape is the null pointer. So maybe in this part, when is mouse click the button to get mouse click. So I think maybe we need to check it is true or not based on the function that we declare at the circles and the rectangle. If I'm not mistaken, they got one function is boost, right? Is mouse click one.
Yeah.
So if we click on it, it is winning the region, then it will return true. If it's not, then it will return false. So maybe you can just if shape array I, then you make the pointer point to that function.
Okay. So if it is the selector shape, so selector
shape, think got if selector shape. I think maybe you can change the selector shape to become the shape in array first, because at this time we don't know which the shape is being selected. So we need to pass the condition back to the is mouse click function, so it will return true or false something. Shapes I. Then you make this pointer. do the mouse clicks. Then pass back the mouse position.
And X and Y.
Then if it is winning the region, then it will pass back through, and then it will doing the following process. So inside the if, maybe we can got one if. Is mean
if it is the select
yeah, if the selected shape now is not being null pointer ready. And check a bit.
If it is the selected shape,
if we point on the selected shape, then now it will turn to yellow color, right? So selected shape, then this pointer, then point to the function that we declare in the shape.
Toggle selected functions.
So now it become yellow color, right? Then if we click again the shape, now it will be white color again.
So it means
wait, I check a bit the question first.
Become unselected.
Select a shape. The selected shape will turn highlight. For example, draw the outline with yellow color, and clicking on the selected shape will turn it back to unselected. Like we click one time, then it being selected, but when click another,
click one more time,
it will become unselected. Yeah, it will become white color again. So in this part, maybe this part is only shows that if we selected, then it will become yellow color, right?
Yes.
So I think maybe we need to put another condition is that when we click again, then it will toggle again, then become white color when you draw the rectangle or circle. So how can we do this? Maybe
I think got two methods, right? If we can use if else if or the ternary operator that we used just now.
how about we use ternary operator because it's more easy way to writing.
Okay.
So if now select the shape,
select the shape
is equal
to bracket.
Select the shape.
The condition is select the shape
equal to the shape I.
to shapes I.
Then question
marks.
If it is true, then it will become no pointer first.
Oh yeah. No PTR. If else,
then now it will point to the shape I.
Shape I. That.
Yeah. So now we make the condition. Actually, it seems like the selected shape above one. The condition there, because it just toggle to become white color. Toggle selected. Yes. Then we need to break, I think, so it can out of the looping. If find one from the 5 shape, if find one shape is being selected, then it will be break. Okay, think is correct lah. So maybe inside the main we can put the function and try run, see it is work or not. So below got one.
I think below one need to be deleted.
Because we already make it as the general function, right? So in this part, maybe we call the function here. Or we call the function above.
I think it's.
I think you try to put above C. If cannot work, then we put below. Maybe you try to put behind the draw first.
Behind the draw.
Yeah.
Put the process mouse click.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, see a bit can work or not. It cannot, then we change the position. Oh, typo. Why click cannot? So I think maybe you put wrong position. Maybe we now try to put it below first. Maybe put at the same place as the template given one.
Okay. Here, right? Here.
But I check the template. Yeah. Wait. The template is out of the looping. Yeah. Try. No, click on it. Can?
Can.
Where is the problem? Check a bit. Check the process mouse click first. Is that we got type something unnecessary? Get mouse click. I think it's okay. Like the or maybe the problem is I check a bit. It's inside the circle. Something selected yellow spot. Toggle selected. Precision. Equal to T. T is correct. Selected, and if it is true, sorry. If it's true, then it will become false. If false, it will become true. Then go to the. Sorry. So, where is the problem? You just cannot click, right?
Yes. Let me see the questions a bit.
I think maybe the problem is inside the process mouse click. Check a bit. When we process mouse click, get mouse click. Or condition points to 0. It shapes points to this mouse click. Then select the shape. Select the shape. And go. check a bit. Wait. Why cannot toggle one? Undraw then selector equal to not selector, then we draw again. So rectangle I think is also same one. Then inside the main just loop.
And let me see the back.
Enter.
Reset mouse complete. Toggle.
But I run again. You just doesn't put the equal only. Because it is condition, need to put double equal sign. So no problem, right?
Yes.
So now maybe we can make another task, which is when we press the arrow key or the plus and minus symbol key, then we can resize and move the shape, which we select. So I think already the tempo already given, right? The character CH equal to 0 something.
Yeah.
So CH, if it doesn't press on the escape key, then it will undergo the looping. So maybe we can do first one is what? Case plus
Resize now.
resize.
Yeah. Also same. If if it is the selected shape, so it becomes.
So we need to put one condition for it all, like
Yeah.
if the selected shape is not equal to the 0 pointer, then that means that it point to something. So you can put if selected shape there, which means that it doesn't equal to the null pointer. Then
the shapes will
this
point to
this pointer.
Yeah.
Resize.
Resize.
Then maybe we'll put
Become bigger.
or yeah, if it's become bigger, if we given too large number, then it time with the radius or the height that it will become too big one. So maybe we can make a decimal, something like yeah, I think can try it first. Then the negative one, you just make the resize, the parameter pass become 0 point something, so it will become small. You can try to run first, is it can resize or not. Press the symbol. Can lash that. Check another. Okay, it works, so can go to the arrow key. So for the arrow key, when you press on the, where is it? Down a bit. Yeah, this one. If we press on the key left, the arrow left, so it will moving left, right. So I think it just same that the condition is if selector shape, then the selector shape will point to the function move. And we pass the parameter for it. If go to the left, then it means it will only change the values of x, right? Because it's just in the x-axis one. Then left is, I think is -1. So maybe we can pass back -10 and 0, I think. Try it, please. Then for right, it's also same like just the -10 become +10. Change this one become +10, and for up and down, we just change the y-axis. Zeros and
+10s.
If going up.
Here
If going up, I think it's -10. Because it's going up. So the y-axis become, if you're going down, then it's 10. Yeah, try, can. Move up, move up, move left, move down, move left, right, and resize it. Can be small. Okay, it's a work, right? Move to the left, move down, move up, move right, become bigger, smaller. Okay, can work, right? Okay, so I think I check a bit. Is that question already? The task is already finished, okay? For the task one is the class shape. We need to declare the attributes and the methods, and we need to make the class implementation. For class circle is also same not declare an implementation. Rectangle also. For the main function, we need to show a list of shape randomly, or we already using the general function, right? For select a shape with a mouse click, we also using the general function. For the resize, resize the selected shape by pressing the plus or minus key. Okay, we already done. And we move the selected shape to the left, right, up, or bottom with the arrow key is also done. So another thing, task is already finished, right? Maybe we add on some comment, then we can end this meeting. Yeah, maybe you can just format the code first. See is that all is all. Okay. This one also format. Okay. Then we add some comment inside from the main first. Maybe we can add add here. Maybe you that one the shape constant, you can make a comment tell this one the shape, this one, yeah, you can make it as a global variables. Take a comment there, global variables there. And then for the general function, we can just type task, which task ah? This is which task? Task 4A. Task 4A is to then you write it shows a list of shape randomly. Show the list of shape randomly. And for the process mouse click, it is task 4B. Task 4B. Then it is select a shape with a mouse click. Select a shape. Then you go to the part that got the key one. This here. Yeah. You can above the I think you can above the sheet. Then this one is the task for C and also task for D. It's combined one. Then you can make it as resize and move the selector shape. Board is also resize one, actually. Maybe we can just continue the comment there lah. Press the enter, then say it's just resize and move the selector shape by pressing some specific key. Minus. And up down how to arrow key.
Arrow key.
Okay. Then the task one is inside the class shape one. Maybe you can go to class shape, HPP or CP. Maybe we can make some comment for the function that we add. Like the toggle one, you can just write a comment to shows it is to toggle the highlight, to toggle the select for highlighting the shape.
To toggle what?
To toggle the select. They got the variables selected, right? To toggle the selector. Because now for this function, we are toggle the selector. Selector is inside the constructor is set is false, right? So when you undergo this function, the selector will become true. Is toggle the selected. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then if you think this command is a bit confused, then maybe you can use your own word lah.
Never mind, it's okay.
So maybe you can make a bracket that say the selectors is, but it's based on the false and true, so it's okay. I just left it like that. Anything else? What is the purpose to write this one? Just to know this technique.
No need lor.
Also can if you want. Maybe you can just highlight the selector shape. Is there got any need to comment?
No.
Is that a man? Is there got some process is confused and need to add on the comment? Selector shape. For this part, we need to capture the mouse location to test the location all over the shape. Check a bit. Do you think which part need to add on? Or just leave it like that also okay?
What about here? We tell us we can just write like it is a abstract method or what.
Can show it is a child's drawing.
Right here I think we can
Move it above.
above.
And the toggle selector also need to move from.
Then here is
Turn to be abstract metal. For the virtual one, this meeting, okay.
I think nothing to add.
Just like that also.
Just like that.
Can just write the time. Now it's already 4:55. So you can just add on 4:55.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. It's 4:56.
56.
56.
Okay.
Then we can end our meeting because the already finished our discussion, right? Okay, so we'll end our video here. Okay, thank you.